So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time... It's Roberto Carlos! And it's come back out to him. Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, he's got a shot, and he shoots! And that's in! 2-0, and in next to no time! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply. And it's been given away. There it is. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Two-nil ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Stood up well to him there. Bento ploughing through, shapes to shoot! Aguirre, Amrabat, played out to the left flank. Rivaldo, who is really short on confidence. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's a throw-in. It's a throw-in. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Goes for a shot! And a neat finish! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the...
Can he finish? That's the throw. Bento.
Foram indicados 2
He's
minutos de
having a
acréscimo.
shot! No, got right underneath it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
And it's half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Brazil looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. Back on the way then. Real chance! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's found a way past. Rivaldo. Bento.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Brazil choosing to make the first change. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Amrabat. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Aguirre with the clearance. Lofted upfield. Wiverton. Driving through the... There's the shot! And he hits the net. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pressing high and with purpose. Wiverton shoots! And it's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Closing in. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Is there any support? Shot, surely! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, the defence proved in... And he's let fly! Perilously close. That's really well cleared. And Messi! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now Neymar. Messi. He is starved of space and time. And it's Figo. Israel leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Out towards the flank. Oh, this is a great position. Cruyff! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Bigo plays it short. And he's gone back. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Van Dijk. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Zielinski. Neymar. And here's Messi. And he's found a way. And Messi! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Chelsea restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Distributed tidily. Now it's Figo. Now it's Pelé. And here's Messi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Stam is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And this is Pelé! Paredes. Now it's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. He leaps for it! No, not the best of headers. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's neat. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Israel! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Israel have their lead. Vardiol. Pacho. Molina. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Szoboszlai. Bonucci. More and more pressure on the ball here. Israel heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bonucci. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Mateus. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. And it's Cruyff. Figo. And Mateus. And this is Pele. Vardiol. Szoboszlai. Pele. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Paredes. And it's Neymar. Zielinski. Xavi does well not to be outdone there.
There will be 3 minutes
And
at a
Neymar.
time.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's Szoboszlai. And this is Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity.
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
After 47 minutes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Chelsea dragged themselves back again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Knocks it out wide. Figo receives it in a wide position. Israel have their second corner now. Figo goes short. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away, and this is Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Figo. And it's Bonucci. Xavi. Stam. It's Cruyff. Messi takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Zielinski. That is good alertness.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Drives it in. Only partially clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Molina. And it's Neymar. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Figo. Now it's Pele. This looks promising. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, sweet feet. And he's managed to get free. And it's hoisted clear. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And this is Hazard. Hazard! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's Figo. Hazard has the space to scheme. And that has been cleared. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Paredes. Hazard could move up a gear here. That's a good ball out wide. Figo finding himself in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vardiol. Just about up to 75 minutes. And this is Messi. Messi, he's through on goal here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence...
Terrific effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Pele has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Israel get their 4th corner. Figo with the short one. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mateus. Chance for a shot! Goal! Israel! And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 25, Lothar Matthäus. Lothar Matthäus. Lothar Matthäus.
Israel with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And it's Neymar. And they are prompt with their pressing. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Zielinski, passing is crisp and... There's the header! And a neat finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 82 minutes is number 10.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
substitution for Israel. Number 19.
So here comes the substitution.
Number
So
20,
again, we have parity.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, they just couldn't have
Number
responded any
17,
better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about
Number
how
10,
teams can lose focus
Figo.
after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Mateus.
Brilliant.
Coming
Oh,
on the
well
field,
measured. That was
number
lovely. Now
23,
Mbappe.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Yamal.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, wow, that's crazy. A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it.
The goal scorer for Israel. After
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Israel look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit?
Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Szoboszlai.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Haaland. Passing nice and neat. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Haaland. Neymar. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partners...
Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hazard, just no time to dwell on the ball there. He's found the way through. Lovely feet. There's the Messi! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Hazard. Backward it goes. Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Shifted it to the flank.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Modric. Modric play. Haaland! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
There's the crossfield ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that was nowhere near his best. Israel very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And here's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Israel have their second corner now. Bigo goes short. He's having a shot! Off target by a whisker. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And no, he's seen through all of that. Cruyff. Cruyff! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Israel have their third corner. Chance, surely! And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Marquez. Messi driving forward. And Messi! Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Cruzeiro couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Looking for options for movement. Haaland! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hazard. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Buffon, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Stam is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. Bonucci does well to get it back. Messi. Played out to the left flank. And here's Azar. The ball's gone astray. Haaland.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Nicely intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Israel coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. This game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Israel are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And it's Pele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Bigo with the short one. Has to go back here. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? Messi. Modric. And it's Modric. Now it's Azar. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Messi. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bonucci cuts it out. Figo. Marquez. Now it's Messi. That's destined for the flank. Hazard. And he shoots! In he goes again! They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Buffon, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Buffon getting this one clear. Mbappe gets on his bike and on the move. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 24. Vai ser substituído pelo
He's gone for it!
Camisa 13.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Stam can clear it away. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Messi. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Azar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Marquez, the man synonymous with solidity. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. No way through, so... And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Marquez really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Spread out to the left. And they are prompt with their pressing. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar. And this is Messi. And this is Peace having a hit! And how did he not put that away?
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
Cruzeiro have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Trossard chasing after it. Oh, well measured. And this is Messi. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Now it's Messi. What's going wide left? He's got away. Azar!
Israel really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
I think we're just about done here. Bonucci. All played for Marquez.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And it's Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Buffon clears. Ruggeri does really well to win the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest number 1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level, OK, he may not be as skillful with the ball at his feet as some of the younger contenders, but you certainly wouldn't want him lining up for the opposition. What a goalkeeper.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nicely shaped cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's going wide left. And this is Hazard. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hazard! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Israel score first.
The goal scorer for Israel after 13 minutes.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So, a breakthrough already. Silvestre. That has been cut short. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Knocks it into space. First quarter of an hour gone. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. And this is Pele! Hull are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. It's a good foot in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's a throw-in. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Marquez. Stam. Messi. And there's the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw. And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scorer for Israel.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Israel are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Paredes. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Neymar. Looking here to chip it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Hazard. Xavi is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Bonucci. All played for Marquez. And it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff. Marquez. Xavi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. It's Xavi! Xavi! That's glorious! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scored for
Unstoppable.
Israel
Just how do
after
they contain
36
him?
minutes
Yeah, he
is
won the jostle, and it was a very good
22.
finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Israel find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Foyt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Pete.
Shabby! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Foyt. And it's Molina. Pacho. That's Paredes. Into the channel. It's a pretty loose pass.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Azar. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets.
And please
Only
welcome
one side have shown up here,
field.
and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Israel, clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 48 minutes is number 22, Giuliano Simeone. Giuliano Simeone. Giuliano Simeone.
Hull may be down, but not out just yet. Marquez. Vigo. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. And he thumps it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bonucci. Marquez. Marquez being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Pass somewhat off target. Bonucci. Vigo, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That could spell trouble. Oh, that's fabulous. That's Simeone. It's a goal kick. Now it's Simeone, and he's managed to get free. Marquez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Doku. Doku venturing down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Tries from distance. It's gone for a throw-in. Buffon. Bonucci. Distributed tidily. And it's Azar. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of... And it's been given away! Great defending, strong and determined. Stam. Here's Bonucci. Figo. Cruyff. Now it's Messi, spread out to the left. It's Azar! Molina. Simeone looking to add to his goal. He has found a way through. Bonucci. Here's Figo. And it's Cruyff. For Marquez. And this is Messi. Stam. Israel clearly now in lead preservation mode. Pele. Neymar. And it's Molina. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bonucci. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Cruyff looking to receive it in space. And we're done. Israel are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserved. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
And he shoots!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's Figo, and it's Cruyff. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And this is Messi, and this is Cruyff. Alexander-Arnold. And Guardiola. Cannavaro. Now it's Messi. Hazard. He's got away. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, well played. Israel, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Shevchenko. It's Drogba!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Stam. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Stam is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And he's being shifted off it. Distributed tidily. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Figo.
Might want to be careful there.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Sabani. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Figo plays it short. That's very neat. Figo. Figo, towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Yamal. Now it's Shevchenko. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard makes a dash for it. Gets a good foot in there. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro. And it's Xavi. Now it's Cruyff. And that's gone loose. Hazard. Shot a goal! Goal! Israel!
The goal scorer for Israel after 40 minutes is number 17, Eden Hazard.
Israel have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Hazard. Oh, that's neat. Hazard! Well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Israel are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but
There will be one
I'd say go and grab a third.
Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Shifted it to the flank. It's Hazard! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Israel were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Israel are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Here's Figo. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Hazard has it in a wide position. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Cannavaro. Marquez. Pressing high and with purpose. Xavi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
And this is Pele. Figo. Figo proves just a little bit too strong. Cuts it back. Oh, great leap! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A case now of complete control. Yamal plays the return pass, and it's Camavinga. Played into space out wide. Oh, shooting chance! Alexander-Arnold goes short. It's run loose here. Marquez herring after the ball here. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So could they be onto something here? Bonucci. Figo, who can single-handedly make a difference. It's not an especially good pass, that. Stam. Bonucci. Stam. To Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
There could be trouble here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bonucci. Back to the keeper it goes. Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Spread to the right. Looking for the run. Camavinga. And it's Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. Figo, who does have an assist to his name. Stam. Hazard, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Pele. Played out towards the right wing. Van Dijk. The final 5 minutes. Right, Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? Now, this could be a chance. Drogba's cross. Shevchenko gets flagged offside. Persib Bandung have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Coming on the field, number 9.
Oh, give it away.
Number 7.
No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. Bonucci. That has ended up in no man's
2
land.
added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, good spread. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Thinks about the shot. And it's Xavi. Xavi! Oh, nearly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of...
There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shevchenko, and that's an errant pass. Vigo. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Hazard. Quarter of an hour played. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no...
And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it's a vicious effort. Vigo is firing after that one. Diaz. Avellaneda are looking to break at pace. Space for him to turn and look. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And it's Messi. So what can they make of this? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Yamal just eases him off the ball. And it's Messi. And Messi! That was mighty close. Stam is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Vigo making good progress on the right-hand side. He has found the way through. Xavi. He's having a hit! It's anyone's ball now.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Bonucci. Cruyff. Vigo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Ball played for Xavi. Looking tidy in possession here. Koundé gets it away. And it's Xavi. Stam. Looking for options for movement. And it's made its way to him. He's got away. Bonucci wins the duel this time. Yamal had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the...
Oh, what a mistake! And the counter is on. Messi. Out of play for a throw. Marquez. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great vision. Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Figo. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. Hazard, he is through here. Kimmich. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Israel are...
Hazard! Superb goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Number 17, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Molina made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Now it's Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. It's Hazard! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Diaz. That is good strength. And the through ball. Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko plays it in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Marquez looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Figo has it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitution in progress.
He's having a good look here. Figo! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Avellaneda really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cruyff knocks it into space. Israel are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Diaz crosses. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Avellaneda really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That has been slung wide. He is just caressing the ball. He has found the way through. Hangs in a cross. And he's there to clear it. Great chance! No, again there's no way through. Look at the space here. Molina can get it clear. And this is Pele. Messi! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Dieter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Number 14, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Israel are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Hazard has the space to scheme. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Yamal is fouled. Diaz, he's shifting through the gears. Shot a goal! And no mistake. And what a climax we have here! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Avellaneda give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bonucci. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. And it's Cruyff. Xavi, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. That's a throw. Avellaneda can make their change now with a break in play. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And he gets rid in a hurry. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline.
He'll try from distance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bigo goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Over to the right flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Figo. Figo crosses. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. In once more. And the ball is out of play. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That's good vision, brilliantly cut out. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Pinches it off him. And it's Azar. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Yamal. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zabani does really well there, he is strong. Now it's Pedri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Ruben Neves did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Space for him to turn and look. Hoisted in. That is a brilliant interception. Pelé. Now it's Pelé. Now Cruyff. Can he get on the end of this? Cruyff in acres of space out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Yamal. Marquez does really well to win the ball there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nice looking ball. Yamal looking to receive it in space. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread to the right. Pacho. And it's Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. And it's Serginho. Messi. Cruyff, looking to be a menace in the final third. What's going wide left? Oh, he's having a go! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
He's found a way through. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Barcelona are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Keeper's dealt with that. Israel are looking to go forward now. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. And it's played. And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marquez. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Now it's Pelé, and this is Messi. That ball looks a good one. It's Azar! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
They get a throw in. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Carvajal. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Ruben Neves gets in to thwart him. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's a key interception. Paz. So much has happened in this game, but still no goal.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goalmouth action.
Carvajal. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Figo. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pacho. Paz. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Always onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Sabani. That's destined for the flank. Pedri has it in a wide position. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior looking tidy in possession here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. And again, they're pressing effectively.
Now it's Pele. Bigo finding himself in space. Hangs one. He leaps for it. Not a bad try by any means.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
El dorsal 19, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Ronaldinho, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 18. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ruben Neves. Here's a player who has defined a generation.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bonucci ventures forward. Can he latch on to this?
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now it's Bale, and now the breakaway. 5 minutes left on the clock. Sabani.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Ronaldinho. Into stoppage time, and it is still 0-0. Shot could be on. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Well, would you believe that? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very...